Did you see my show? Did you show?
No, I didn't
Well,
see
did
it.
you just hear me badmouth?
They vote, but they continue to vote for
Did
the
you
Democrats
just
who
hear
will not
me
allow school
badmouth?
reform.
But you should like that. I just badmouthed the Democrats who control the General Assembly, who up the minimum wage, 50 cents every 2 years, and it's going to stop at $16. That doesn't change anyone's life. It just goes from misery to, I call it genteel poverty.
Okay.
It isn't enough. And it would be understandable if this were Mexico. It isn't. And we have people who are billionaires who pay no taxes. It's wrong. And I didn't tell you, I'm not a socialist.
I don't know if that's true.
It is true.
I don't know if that's true.
In this country, more than 1/3 of corporations pay no taxes. And more than
Well, if they don't earn a profit, they don't pay taxes.
They have tax write-offs.
Right.
The woman making
Right.
19,000.
Well, those write-offs incentivize companies to spend so they can hire people.
You and I are never going to.
Yeah.
The woman at McDonald's has no write-offs. None.
But that's my point. Why does she have to be
I just
only a
told you.
woman well, let me ask it this way. Are there more women in McDonald's situation in minority communities than in Asian and Caucasian communities? And if so, why?
Wait, let's be careful. The Asian community, 2/3 of them are doing quite well. Thank you, sir. And the black community, probably a fourth, are doing quite well. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
90%
How
of
about the Hispanic?
Well, but 90% of white people are okay, and 10% are in desperate straits.
Okay.
Now, why are you in desperate straits? Because you're a drug addict, because you're criminal, because, I don't know why you're in desperate straits. But sometimes it's not quite your fault. It's where you come from. And every day in Providence, downtown, I make a decision whether to buy a cup of coffee for somebody. They're sitting on the sidewalk, they're in bad shape, and I buy them, every once in a while, I buy them a whole breakfast. I got it. And I'm trying to help. And I never give them any money because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
I go in the store and buy a guy a sandwich. I'll give him a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him any money. I've done that, or her. I've done that many times.
3/4 of the time you don't have to buy him any because he says, "No, I don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not making." And so let's come to this. I think about. I don't have the numbers, but I think a fourth of the people in this country need some help. And they're drug addicts, or they're just poor, or their wage is too minimum. And the ones who work 40 hours should not be making
What if
$8
they're not worth?
an
What
hour.
if they're not worth 20?
Everybody's worth it.
Everybody is.
If you don't have
Any skill?
Wait, I'm going to say again.
If you can't make change at a register.
First, I watch at Whole Foods. I watch the most. They learn everything. I don't care what skills you come in there with. You make that place tick and work. And McDonald's is the same thing. I used to study it because I always thought I'd write a book on how you take people with no skills and teach them. And now in India, they take people with no skills and teach them coding. It's unbelievable. So I don't buy that. All kinds of people making low wages do something. And no matter what they do, quite often they make somebody rich. Seriously. And this is where you and I disagree. I don't think anybody should go home making millions while other people going home making $18,000, $19,000. I just don't believe it.
Well, I believe you're disincentivizing those millionaires from investing in more companies and hiring more people with good jobs. That's why. All right, let's get to the Supreme Court. We could go all day.